If you're thinking about buying the Apple EarPods with Lightning connector, hold up. There's a lot you need to know before hitting that buy button. These earbuds promise superior comfort, high-quality audio, and seamless integration with your iPhone or iPad. But here's what surprised me. They might not be the perfect purchase you hoped for. While many rave about their design and ease of use, I've uncovered some hidden frustrations that might make you think twice. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll break down the real deal about these earpods and why they might actually be more trouble than they're worth. Let me start by saying who these earpods are actually designed for. If you're an Apple user who prefers wired headphones with a Lightning connector, maybe you hate fumbling with Bluetooth pairing, or just want a reliable, plug-and-play audio solution, these might seem like the obvious choice. After all, they promise compatibility with all devices featuring Lightning ports, including your latest iPhone, iPad, or even iPod Touch with iOS 10 or newer. Sounds great, right? But before you invest $14.88, let me share some quirks and drawbacks that many users don't realize until much later. First, let's talk about comfort and design. Apple claims the EarPods are engineered based on the geometry of the ear, and to be fair, compared to those old-fashioned circular earbuds, they are more comfortable for a wider range of ears. That said, comfortable doesn't mean perfect. I tested these over several hours, and while they did avoid the ear pain I get from standard round buds, they still don't seal your ear canal like in-ear buds, which means outside noise sneaks in, especially on commutes or busy streets. In short, if you want noise isolation, these won't cut it. It's like wearing earmuffs with holes, and nobody wants that. Oh, and on that note, I should mention, if your ears have a super unique shape or you've tried cheaper earpods before, be warned. These won't magically fit everyone. Some people say they practically fall out when jogging or moving quickly. So, if you're a fitness junkie or always on the move, these might test your patience or become a nuisance you constantly have to adjust. Now diving into audio quality, which is, honestly, the heart of any earbuds purchase. Apple touts high-quality audio, claiming the speakers inside maximize sound output and minimize sound loss. But let's be real. For $14.88, these aren't audiophile-grade headphones. The highs can be a bit sharp, while the bass lacks depth and warmth. Music sounds decent but isn't immersive or rich enough for true lovers of soundcraft. Podcasts and phone calls come through clear, but if you're chasing that concert hall experience in your ears, consider other options. Also, be ready for some audio variability. Because these aren't noise-canceling and rely on an open design, your listening experience can be compromised by wind or ambient sounds. I tried them in a bustling coffee shop and on a busy sidewalk. The sound quality deteriorated noticeably. So if you're buying these expecting perfect audio everywhere, you'll probably be disappointed. But don't just take my word for it. I've scoured thousands of Amazon reviews, and while the average rating is a strong 4.6 out of 5, there's a pattern of users complaining about inconsistent sound and poor durability. Speaking of durability, here comes an important twist. Wired earbuds might seem like a solid no-brainer in 2024, but Apple's EarPods with Lightning connector have a surprisingly fragile cable. Many users report fraying or outright breakage of the cord after just a few months of regular use. Now, if you've ever had a pair die mysteriously right after a warranty expires, you know the frustration, and trust me, these aren't immune to that. So if you're the kind of person who yanks earbuds out of your pocket without looking, or your bag is a tangle waiting to happen, be prepared to replace these sooner than you'd like. Is this a design flaw or just the curse of wired earbuds? You decide. Now let's talk about the built-in remote and microphone, which is one of the few standout features. Apple has integrated controls right into the cord, letting you adjust volume, skip tracks, and handle calls with ease. This is convenient if you're often on FaceTime or podcast calls. The microphone captures your voice pretty well, which is a relief because we've all suffered through muffled or robotic sound on calls. So if you're looking for a simple, no-fuss wired headset for communication, this is where the EarPods earn some brownie points. However, keep in mind the remote can be a bit fiddly if you have big fingers or gloves on, and sometimes the buttons can get stuck or wear out faster than you expect. Plus, here's something funny. Imagine trying to call Siri with these on, and instead ending up accidentally hanging up on your own phone call because you fumbled the remote. Trust me, it happened more than once during my testing. Also, what is it with these EarPods and tangles? You could invent a new Olympic sport out of untangling these bad boys, making headphones and spaghetti noodles practically related cousins. Before we wrap up, I want to address the elephant in the room. Is it worth buying these EarPods today? Well, it depends. If you're on a strict budget and need reliable Lightning-compatible earbuds that plug right into Apple devices and handle calls decently well, they're a worthy contender. They're easy to use, comfortable enough for many users, and pair flawlessly with iOS devices without any fuss. But, and this is a big but, if you're searching for durability, premium sound, or a wireless experience, you're barking up the wrong tree. But here's another twist. The market is flooded with alternatives these days. Wireless earbuds like AirPods, Powerbeats, or even third-party options offer better audio, more convenience, and much tougher builds. You'll spend more but get a lot more in return. Still, these EarPods offer a straightforward, affordable solution for those who want simplicity, wired reliability, and Apple-certified connections. It's like choosing a trusty old sedan over a flashy sports car, practical, dependable, but not exactly thrilling. Let me throw in a quick story. A friend of mine bought these EarPods because his AirPods died unexpectedly. He wanted to save money and avoid wireless charging dramas. He found them comfy enough but hated the fragile cable and wished they had better bass for his workout playlists. After a few months, he switched back to wireless. Yet he still keeps the EarPods in his glove compartment as a backup, proof they have their place, just not as the main act. In short, these Apple EarPods with Lightning connector are a classic example of a product that does exactly what it says but falls short of modern expectations in some areas. They shine in comfort for wired earbuds, solid microphone performance, and Apple ecosystem integration. However, weak durability, modest sound quality, and lack of noise isolation hold them back. If your priority is a no-nonsense, affordable Apple-approved wired earbud, you'll probably like these. But if you want high-end audio or rugged gear, keep scrolling. So here's my final takeaway. Don't buy these EarPods expecting miracles, but don't dismiss them either. For $14.88, they're a decent value for Apple users craving ease and familiar design. If you want to snag the best price on Amazon, check the link in the description below. I'll keep it updated with deals so you don't overpay. Thanks for sticking around. Remember, whether it's Apple EarPods or any other gear, always match your purchase to your real lifestyle and needs. If you enjoyed this honest review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more no-fluff tech insights. And hey, if these EarPods start tangling in your pockets, just pretend you're carrying a tiny burrito ready to spill its contents at any moment. Stay tuned for more reviews and happy listening.